Well, after the week off, the Red Raider basketball team back on Saturday playing host to West Virginia at the USA for the first time in school history. I got a chance to sit down with Coach Walker this week and talk about the week ahead. First things first, how nice was it having a little bit of extra time this week to kind of regroup and press reset in the middle of this conference season?
It was great. You know, we need some time to kind of get back to the basics, really just clean up some things and try to get a little bit more detail oriented. Still got a young team, and there's so much to teach, and there was a lot to learn from the Texas game and just how to handle pressure and really the execution of the offense and how important it is to run cuts hard and to how important it is to screen and just any little thing that we could have picked up where we had the extra time to work on, we wanted to work on this week in preparation for West Virginia.
He's going to let the dogs out, and he's going to be wearing blue and yellow, and we can't save you. Right now, we're trying to save you. Coach is doing everything he can. We're going to all do everything we can right now to prepare you for a dogfight, because that's what it's going to be on Saturday.
Obviously, West Virginia, new to the Big 12, a team that fans around here haven't seen a lot of, having some struggles a little bit this year as well, but you always know they're going to be well coached.
Absolutely. I had a great opportunity to compete against Coach Huggins when I was at Villanova in the Big East, and they had great teams then, and they won championships and went to the deep into the tournament. So he's experienced. He's the guy. I mean, it makes everything that work out there, and he did a great job at Kansas State. So now moving forward to Saturday, and like you said, I don't know if they're necessarily struggling. They're just playing in a really good league, and it depends on how scheduling works, and it really matters how it ends when the 18 league schedule is over. But for right now, we're in a little dead heat right now. So he's going to come in, and his team is it's going to be a dogfight. They're going to be really coming out, and they're going to really get after us, and we really got to come and just play with such a toughness that we did not play with last Saturday in Austin.
How big of a difference can, in a game like this, in the time of year like this, the crowd make?
I was at the women's game last night, and it was an unbelievable feeling. Obviously, it was Baylor and Brittany Griner, who go down one of the best women's players ever to play in college basketball. But I will say this: with West Virginia coming to town and Coach Huggins, I see an opportunity, and with our feeling from our last home game, I see an opportunity to have a great crowd, and I'd be remiss if I didn't think or say that last night is what I believe Texas Tech can be on a regular basis.
Beautiful feed, Crockett to Tolbert.
Jordan Tolbert, it seems like he's really flourished at the start of conference play here. Talk about the evolution that you've seen out of him in a year when he's obviously gone through a lot.
I mean, it's just a matter of him, having a clear mind. Obviously for the right reasons. His head was in a different place, and it's understandably so. I've been there. I have empathy for him when it comes to that. And at some point, I just believe that it would turn for him, and things will be different, and he'd be able to move on and start becoming the guy or the player that we know that he was last year and that he can be. And I think he's getting there. We're still taking baby steps, and he's light years away of where he could be, in my opinion. And and what I want for him, he's probably a third of the way there. That's how good he has the opportunity to be. He's already a great kid, but we just need him to be more committed to being the best player he can be. And I think that things will work out really, really great for him in his career at Tech.
And the foul, a chance at 3 for JT.
Tolbert losing his father right before the start of the season. Understandably a slow start to the year for him. Now, though, averaging a double-double in his last 2 ball games. It's Texas Tech and West Virginia, an early 12:30 tip on Saturday right here at the United Spirit Arena. For Texas Tech TV, I'm Brandon Rowie.